Hi, Susan Lennart here. I wanted to do business talk. So my subject today of what I want to talk about is, us as artists, us as jewelers, we're building, and I see a lot of people that are looking around for ideas on what to build, what will sell, what should I be doing next? There's a lot of people, who are looking outside of themselves to build their work. So, in unfolding, many times I talk so much about really getting inside yourself, and so many people are inside themselves and build their own work. So, first of all, you want to get to that place, and that's what unfolding is all about: our community, being with like-minded people, and also, just getting closer and closer and reminding yourself every day that you're getting that little bit of time up in your head, because we're all so busy, especially many of us in this group are women. But so what I want to talk about is how to create a body of work. And this is something, I have all these little tidbits and just little blurbs from different parts of my life. It's like I actually started a business program, teaching a business program with a small group of people and really mentoring them. And I'm realizing, just how much information that I have to build my own brand and to help other people build their brand. But also to really have their work make sense. So with this group of people, it's exciting. Some of them are in unfolding, and I'm actually going to be able to work with them one-on-one when we finish the program to really help pull the brand together. But I'm so proud of them as they are. They're doing really well. So one of the things I want to talk about in building a body of work and getting close to yourself. So for one, the way that you start, like building a body of work and getting down into your spread out work. So this actually, I was lucky enough, I felt very fortunate. I was asked by a stylist in Hollywood to put together a look. She wanted some of my work for her magazine, for a publication, for out in London. And I think a lot of people have seen this, some people haven't, but I want to show you again, because this piece here is the beginning of a body of work for me. So, this helps me describe what I have to say. So when you are, and everybody's head is just a little different, this one almost fit on there we go. Sit it right like this, there we go. So, everyone, so with your body of work, so anyways, she actually helped me to define what I need to build a piece of jewelry around. And at first I was like, oh, no, I don't feel like that thing. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this would be so much fun to build around this photograph that she showed me. And for me, so what I did is I took the photograph and I did some writing on the photograph. What is this piece to me? What does it look like? How can I reinterpret this into my own look, my own brand? So I actually described it as Egyptian princess, her photography. And then I did a lot of writing on what is an Egyptian princess? How do I get started? What do I start with? So I decided to start with the crown. This is the beginning. This is the center point of my body of work. So from your center point, once I finish this, I've got a lot of work to trickle down into. So, I built a couple other pieces that are in the body of work, but you're gonna see a theme through all of my work, like these tassels, metal tassels. Oops, I didn't even get to show this one. Metal tassels, fringes in here that could be wrapped any which way. This is actually, from this piece. So these are all done for the wall or for your pieces. I did armbands, pieces like this. And I did pieces using, the gems and still this golden look on here. So it's like once you start building that body of work and get it kind of built out a little bit, maybe you need 6 pieces of a body of work. Usually I'll do 2 big ones hand in hand and do a trickle down of other pieces. Then you want to start defining your work into, and then you start doing writing on this work. You guys are going to see, if you guys want to pop over, I have my body of work up on my website, and it is called The Language of Jewelry, because I really realized that this work really is the language of jewelry. It really is all about describing who you are, describing a characteristic, describing through your symbolism, you know, which is exactly what I learned as an artist. So it really is about a description, the Egyptian look, the language of jewelry, what this crown is telling you, what these golden pieces are telling you, royalty, what these, you know, chokers with the symbolism in here are telling you. So it's like then you want to take the symbolism and work from there. You know, really make sure, you know, take a couple days off, come back and look at it again later down the road, because you're going to see with a clearer eye, you know, and be able to do your writing. So it really is all about journaling and writing, all about this body of work that you put together, you know, and being happy with it and being satisfied with it. And, you know, you can see so many different ways you can go. So once a body of work is done, then what I like to do is I'll trickle down into smaller pieces. So I have a line of earrings here that are a trickle down that look like, you know, that have, okay, where is it? This is, oh, here they are. You know, then I have a trickle down that look like this. So the trickle down is the smaller work. This is the line of jewelry. I can even get smaller from this line of jewelry. You know, it's like I'm using the same colors. I'm using gems. I'm using the pinks and yellows together, because to me that's really helps you and myself to, you know, to have your power and come from your heart as well. I use little symbolic pieces that I came up with that mean like power and strength, and prayer boxes that hold love and all of that. And, you know, used a lot of gold predominantly through this line. So after you have your body of work, you define it, you write about it, then, you know, and then trickle it down into smaller sellable pieces. Then it's important to start thinking about how can I photograph this? You know, it's like you want to get in there and, you know, I'm just speaking generally, and maybe I can start breaking down and getting into all these different areas, but it's like you want to use your description to describe what this piece is about, describe what the line is about, you know. And from there, and you guys can again see this on my website, and you know, from there, then you trickle down and do stills of the pieces so they can sell in that way, you know. And there's a lot of other elements to it. And as I talk to you guys through this business part of unfolding and giving you guys different tips on different things, you know, I'll be talking about different subjects like this. But like, as I told you, I'm really getting ready. I'm really excited about this long mentored presentation on really helping people get your brand together, get your look together, you know, really digging deep in and working with you in that way, you know. So I think it'll be really fun. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this today. You know, this is all about just, you know, a body of work. You know, it's the last month of summer. Just, you know, walk the summer, get your ideas. This month is, you know, get your ideas, pull in what your body of work could be about. That's a really great way to start, really fresh, and it makes you feel good working in a solid direction. I hope that makes sense. Thanks so much for joining me.